Dad, before you tuck me in, can I ask you something?
Sure, son. What would it be?
What is the smallest object in this universe?
Well, son, that would of course be the atom.
What a peculiar name.
The word atom originates from two Greek terms, that being a for not and temnein for to cut. Eventually, the name evolved to adamus, which means indivisible. Later, it was converted to Latin and then to Old French into atome. The name evolved into atom in the late 15th century.
Wow, but Dad, I heard of this chemist named John Dalton and his Dalton theory. Well, does that have any relevance towards atoms?
You're absolutely right there, lad. You see, as a chemist and a meteorologist, I formulated the first modern description of the building blocks of chemical structures. When I was 42 in the year 1808, I had finally composed my atomic theory and proposed the following. Everything is composed of atoms, which are the indivisible building blocks of matter and cannot be destroyed. All atoms of an element are identical. The atoms of different elements vary in size and mass. Compounds are produced through different whole number combination of atoms. A chemical reaction will result in the rearrangement of atoms into reactant and product compound.
Oh wow, you really are a legend, sir. It's an honor to meet you.
You don't say, kid. You don't say.
Well, Mr. Dalton, do you know that now atoms can be divided into even smaller parts? And they're called subatomic particles.
Ah, yes. Subatomic particles. But I think I am having a bit of lost memory. What's it called again? Neutrons, protons, and electrons, right? Yeah, that's it. Electrons.
Precisely, Mr. Dalton. Thank you for giving the perfect introductory to my story here. As we know, a neutron is a neutral particle and has no charge at all, whereas the protons have a positive charge. These two particles form into the center of an atom, the nucleus. And not to be forgotten, the electrons circle the nucleus and emit a negative charge. When the amount of protons and electrons are equal, the atom is in a neutral state. Whenever an atom gains or loses electrons, it will become a charged particle known as an ion.
But Dad, couldn't the same be said by transferring protons to other particles?
But remember, son, only the electron particles can be transferred within other atoms. If an atom loses an electron, it forms a positive ion known as a cation. Whereas an atom that gains an electron forms a negative ion, also known as an anion.
Wait, Dad, does this mean that there can be an infinite amount of energy from these charges?
Unfortunately, no. Due to radiation, sooner or later, these ions will emit radiation to stabilize itself.
Wow, this world is so interesting. Even the little things in this world have some sort of effect.
Little boy, don't ponder for too long. It's past your bedtime.